was not expecting to go live today. Let me real quick pull. Okay, we got that. Okay, okay, yeah, we got to track that. Uh, okay, we're live, right? We are. We are indeed. Okay, so wasn't expecting to go live, but we got a lot to talk about. Uh, Flash flood watch. No idea what that's. What is that about? Okay. Real quick, go over what's going on today. We obviously know this is not usually how we like to start things off. We do have an enhanced risk back over here in the Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska area. Large slight risk goes out. Past that looks like a weird shaped thing, and a large marginal risk. Have another marginal risk back over in North Carolina. I'm now kind of going fast with this. We're actually going to skip that for now. Screw it. We have an enhanced risk. That's all we need to know. Main reason I went live, we have a dangerous supercell back over in West Tennessee. This thing has been dropping golf ball sized tail recently. It since then has kind of fallen off. It's only dropping half-inch size tail now. But back over down here, we had, according to radar, golf ball sized tail falling somewhere back over here not too long ago. So dangerous situation unfolding. Uh, Potentially dangerous. This thing, it's not as significant. Can I pull up the velocities? Velocities right now are very it's a very broad rotation, but I am concerned that we might have something trying to form. This is very broad rotation, but rotation would be just to the north of Jones. This would be heading towards Bells, or this would head up northeast. We aren't exactly sure. The storm's kind of not really moving too much, but it is trying to get its act together a little bit. And there you go. See, there's a new scan that literally would just have came out. Uh, we're still kind of seeing that broad area of rotation occur. Anywhere in here is where that rotation would be. Uh, Pretty insane what's going on down there. This is going to be heading for Fruitvale, Midway. This will eventually go towards Gadsden. And if it goes far enough, it'll enter into the flood zone or Humboldt. As we're, now we got a little bit of time after talking about that. Let's quickly go over what the risks are today. Tornado risk is low, only at 2% back over here. They just issue news for the Nursery Watch. Uh, Embedded, a couple tornadoes are possible. Wind threat's the biggest concern today, and large hail is a second, basically a third threat. Real quick, tomorrow, slight risk of severe weather. Three different areas actually. Wow. Main concerns for tomorrow will be damaging winds, large hail, especially back over in North Dakota. Tornado risk is low but non-zero back over here in Missouri and Illinois. This will probably expand further south or east in a future outlook. What is this? Who is Scott Moore? Okay, well, Scott Moore's not doing anything. Day three outlook shows a enlarged marginal risk, but I do think we'll see a slight risk upgrade be needed sometime soon back down here. For portions of West Tennessee where the greatest concern for damaging winds appears likely. The storm, we'll talk about the storm real quick. I need to get off of radar. Okay, there we go. Not expecting a widespread thunderstorm event, but we are going to start to see these thunderstorms kind of get kicking off and going. Excessive rainfall is not that big of a concern, but we do have a flood watch because multiple days of heavy rainfall is expected. Uh, did they mention an upgrade to a slight risk? Within this corner, to push it. Yeah, well, they will maintain a broad marginal risk. They probably will upgrade that though. They're probably going to definitely upgrade to a slight risk in the future outlook. Probably at 1 a.m. tonight. Okay, we gotta get back to radar. Uh, radar. Okay, back to radar. This storm is still really. It's not really moving. It's only moving at 10 miles per hour. 10 miles per hour. I could have gone storm chasing on this. But the problem is that one, I don't really feel like doing that. Also, we got a new cell that's out here. This is trying its hardest right now to get going. This other storm's kind of using all the energy up. May not do much. I will say we do have a very interesting rotation. Yeah, we do have rotation on this backside of the storm now. This is a new area, very broad rotation. But if any one of these can kind of get, especially right here, if this can tighten up, we have a spin up tornado here across Jones and up in the Bills. But I'm not saying this definitely should have been warned like way back, but it's starting to die out, not doing as much as before. Can I pull up the? Still got a new severe. We still have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect across Colorado, Nebraska, and Wyoming. No watch for Kansas yet, but they will definitely issue one soon. Right now the main concern's back over here in Wisconsin, though. We pull up the reflectivity. We do have a bunch of storms kind of getting off. If any of these can, if gosh, if any of these can stay discreet enough, they can produce an isolated brief tornado. Uh, Also some downburst damaging winds, maybe a couple instances of large hail. I'm a little shocked they haven't warned this storm. I'm a little shocked they haven't warned any of these storms. All these storms are kind of, they're not dropping very large hail, but I know for a fact that some of these are producing some damaging winds. If not very heavy rain. But yeah, look, this storm is really trying to get itself going, but it's kind of merging back with the main storm. This storm right here is where we have to keep an eye on. If this one can kind of track northeast, this will directly impact Alamo. Meanwhile, this storm is just it's not really even dropping hail anymore. This is starting to kind of fizzle out. But oh, this one is producing lightning now. It was a single lightning strike. But this one's just slowly tracking northeast. It's moving at like what, 10 miles per hour exactly. So not fast. Uh, do I pull up the velocities? No rotation. This storm is not going to try to rotate anymore. It was at one point kind of rotating, a low elevated risk of rotation, but it never really dropped anything. So some of these storms will occasionally try to rotate, especially during these summertime. Some of them will rotate, most of them fail. But you do get the couple instances every now and then of a brief tornado dropping down in the summertime. None of them are ever strong. We don't ever get strong tornadoes around here in Tennessee during the summertime. That's reserved for winter and spring, and occasionally fall. Every now and then there'll be a couple. There'll be a day or two in fall whenever we see a isolated strong tornado. But we haven't in my area. We haven't had a strong tornado in quite some time. Our last official tornado was actually well. If we're talking about the county, it would be last year, uh, where we saw an EF1 roll through during the April outbreak last year. Also, this storm is officially merged, so no longer an individual discrete cell. This right here though is gonna kind of break off eventually. It'll probably head directly northeast. This storm will probably move this way. This is gonna break off. This will become. It's starting to look like this is becoming the more dominant part of the storm, and this is becoming the weaker part of the storm. But if this storm can kind of if this storm can actually break off, it could start becoming a severe storm. We'll keep a close eye on that for now. I don't really want to talk about special weather storms. We got any severe thunderstorm warnings? We do. All right. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to include Nevada. We don't have. Do we have any? This one's down for some reason. All right. Well, so for this one, we got a storm over here just producing 1 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. They'll probably allow that one to expire. In South Carolina, we have a interesting storm with 60-mile-per-hour winds. Is this dropping half dollar size hail? I believe it's 1.25 inches. Nonetheless, it is also producing some hail with that. Uh, and then what was the other one? One in North Carolina. Where is that at? Or wait, no, it's Virginia. Was it? Wait, where was the other one? It was Florida. My fault. Uh, Florida. Well, uh, we have a report of. I don't know. What would you call this size of hail? No idea what you would call that. What I don't know. I think it's like penny sized hail. I think that might actually be it. Penny sized. I could be wrong. I'm not really intelligent on hail size and what they call it. This storm is reorganizing itself. It's oh my, it's moving east now at 32 miles per hour. So it's moving really faster. This will impact the south side of Alamo. This will eventually move into Fruitvale. That was a terrible arrow. This will move into Fruitvale. This cell right here is really trying to separate itself. It's trying to, but this storm is just too dominant right now. This one's going to kind of track its way east, but with how the storm's moving, I mean, look at this. If you're in Bells, I mean, think about this. Well, hold on. Maybe we need to move down a little south. Like right there. You've been dealing with heavy rain for quite a bit now. You're still dealing with it. Back over here. If you're anywhere near this, I don't know. I don't think anyone's near that. I'm not gonna be able to stream for too long. I do gotta work, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping this storm, try to do something so I can like it gets tornado warned. So then, work calls me and it's like, don't come. You'll leave at 4:30. I have to be there by 4:30. So I was hoping like this storm would like kind of stall over my area. This is not my area by the way, but uh stall over like if this was my area, like I hope it would stall. It's not that, so can't do that. Or is it? I don't know. Nonetheless, nonetheless, I don't care for that. We do have I don't know, this is kind of unconfirmed. We had a funnel cloud report back over here, on Stevens Point. It's not showing on storm reports, but on Twitter there is a report of a funnel cloud on one of those. I can't find it. Well, perfect timing. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. 1 inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. So perfect timing that we got up there. Also, I'm still a little shocked Memphis is not warning this storm. I get it's not necessarily your big time storm, but this still could be warned for a special weather statement. I think it is producing winds. And I probably could, what I could probably do is go ahead and end the stream and storm chase it. But one, I don't feel like doing that. So, I need to continue figuring this out. Do we have? We do got a report again. This is on Twitter. Back over in Wisconsin again. A report that this funnel, there was a funnel that briefly touched down, but it's now since lifted. On one of these storms. I gotta find which storm this is. So everyone's rotating. Oh well, that's gonna suck. It might be this storm. Is it? Is it this storm? This is the only storm that's rotating. If there was a funnel cloud, it'd probably be within this southern part, or it could be anywhere really. So Amherst might need to be a little careful. We do have a report that a funnel cloud touched down briefly now. It's unconfirmed. We're waiting on official confirmation on that, but so far the wording is that a funnel cloud briefly touched down. Wow, whoa, we have strong supercell that just formed. This is coming out of nowhere. Where did this come from? Oh, okay, this storm's been like, oh yeah, oh wow, that just came out. It just said hello. Uh, oh my gosh. Uh, yeah, Spirit Thunder. Gosh, what time is it? It's 2:41. I was waiting on 3 o'clock update. We do have a once again a Spirit Thunderstorm watch for the next 7 hours. It says tornado or two possible. I actually would say that a couple tornadoes are likely. I get it's only a 2%, but I do think these storms are remaining a little more discreet than initially thought. So I think one of these will try to drop a couple tornadoes, but we'll have to wait and find out. Back over here, check up on this storm. This storm is still, you know, I know what it's doing. It's doing its own thing at this point. We got more storms back down here. So I don't know how you say that. I live around this area. I should know how to say these names. Somerville? Okay, I don't know. But it's going to be heading towards Oakland. It'll head down towards Williston, Hickory Valley eventually. We have one back over in Collierville. I know that place now. Uh, but more of these storms are getting going back over in the Mississippi River Valley. These will track into West Tennessee and probably down in Mississippi, as majority of these storms have been doing recently. So that's interesting. Can I pull up? Okay, so yeah. Uh, there's a I don't know why this is saying that. Okay, can I pull up the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center? All right, no day one outlook again. I am still a little shocked that they haven't warned any of these storms. A little confusing to me. I think some of these storms are definitely severe. I'm also looking at storms on my phone, so that's why I'm saying some of this because I'm not sure y'all don't want me to look at every single individual storm on stream. I would support a marginal risk down here for Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi. Maybe even the portion of Alabama. Just a wind threat though. Tornado threat's low. That's the only storm that will probably rotate today. In that region was that storm, and it's died out now. I mean, it's not died out, but the rotation has died out. Put it like that. But this storm could probably reorganize if it can. It can reorganize. This storm definitely will try. Will this storm will definitely try to reorganize itself, but I can't guarantee you that it's gonna work. It's gonna do anything with that, which is a good thing. We don't want it to do anything, but it is gonna try to reorganize itself as it approaches into Madison County, especially in Jackson, the city of Jackson. Yeah, here we go. The main thunderstorm event is going to start occurring really anywhere. There's a large area of 40%. I think honestly, the big thing I'm going to say is this. Uh, Tomorrow is going to be a much more interesting day than today. Friday might even be interesting. It just comes down to, you know, it's just going to come down to if they issued a slight risk or not. If it stays at a marginal risk, nothing's really going to happen. But if they upgrade to a slight risk, then I'll definitely be paying attention. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to here. See, now the storm is tracking. I'll tell you, the storm's changing direction. It's going north northeast at 15 miles per hour. So this storm's just changing direction. So now this will be impacting. Uh, so now be heading toward. It'll split between the Alamo and Gadsden area. This is now impacting Alamo as we speak. This is gonna be heading towards Cypress. This actually is in Cypress now. Do we have a rotation on this? We don't have rotation. It's very broad rotation, but we do have a localized area of rotation back down here in Bales. That probably won't try to produce much, but if it strengthens quick enough, it might be able to. Let's go back. Can I like get my drawing board back? No. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Uh, yeah, I want that. Um, I wasn't really expecting to go live. I saw the storm and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I got nothing to do. Let's go live. That's crazy. Uh, the report of the funnel cloud is true. The report of it touching down was confirmed not to be. It never touched down, but it did lower itself pretty close to the ground. But the funnel cloud back over in Wisconsin touching the ground was not true, but there was indeed a funnel cloud uh in Wisconsin. So I'm trying to see like hold on. Let me do something. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. Okay. Uh okay. Well, what do you do? Uh I mean they warned this storm now, but it's a little too late for that. We're only really gonna stay on stream just to watch this storm. See if it tries to redevelop. Well, we'll keep an eye on some of these other storms, but some of these storms are probably just more of your popcorn storms. Form quickly, die quickly. Uh, okay. It's currently impacting Alamo. Sorry, I kind of zoomed in really deep in the Alamo there. I did cover West Tennessee a lot though. So, I have a severe thunderstorm warning for North Carolina and Virginia now. Yeah, do we have a? We should have cameras up here. We do not, but we do have. Actually, we can kind of. Yeah, that kind of sucks. What do you see, Rob? Mhm. Okay. We'll keep an eye. This storm's dying down. We'll might keep an eye on this storm if it moves at all. Was it maybe like 15 miles per hour? 7 miles. Gosh, that's slow. Probably won't do much. Actually, this storm is not really dying down. How long do I feel it continuing? I mean, I kind of started this like 20 minutes ago. I was expecting the storm to maintain its strength, but it did not. A little weird. You know, it'd be real funny. Here's the deal. If for some reason the SPC goes moderate risk over here, I will stay live for no reason. If they don't, I end stream. So as soon as the 3 o'clock outlook comes out, we'll figure that out. Do I think they're even going to issue a moderate? Are they even considering it? Definitely not. But I mean, I've seen them do crazier things. I think real quick want to relook at this. I want to fully rate this. Week of troughing a shift east and has quarter. Seasonally moist, unstable air mass will be in place. One or more outflow boundaries are also likely to overlap this zone. Honestly, enhanced westerly flow, topping several thunderstorms, clusters, cable addition, mainly strong to severe wind gusts. Where these clusters develop will largely be driven by the mesoscale processes and convective evolution of the day to Thursday period. Given uncertainty and locations of various surface levels at this time frame, we'll maintain a broad marginal risk level 1 of 5 risk for the area for Friday afternoon, evening, central Ohio plains to lower Ohio and Tennessee valleys. So the evolution of Thursday storms will impact how Friday storms go. But the unstable atmosphere, I want to kind of briefly touch on that. Here we go. So this is Friday. Obviously, I know we should be talking about today, but I want to go over Fridays. Wait, what's today? Today's the 8th, right? So 9th. Yeah, I don't care for that. I want to Yeah, very just messy system Friday. Very messy system Friday. Highly doubt that's going to even do much. I would be shocked if they. I mean, if they're going to include this slight risk, it's going to be because there has to be such crazy uptick in confidence. I'm still supportive of a slight risk Friday, but we'll find out when probably tomorrow if they're even going to issue that. If they don't issue a slight risk tomorrow, then I don't think they're even going to issue it at all. Uh, but I'll keep my promise on waiting until 3. And I'll keep waiting until they come out the day 3 or gosh, day 1 outlook at 3 o'clock. I'll keep that. You can actually go on my YouTube. Uh, I got a few Ugh, wish they would issue it. Okay, so this storm has basically died off. It's gone. We have a new cells popping up back over in Yorkville and Rutherford and West Tennessee. You have to keep an eye on those. It's just still producing. It's down to 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Tornado possible. There we go. Oh wow. Okay. So now we have a tornado possible tag on this. I'll kind of stay live. Oh yeah, the rotation's tightened. Rotation right now would be Scandinavia. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be to the east of Amherst and the southwest of Scandinavia. Weird name. I didn't think that was a name here. But this is capable of producing a tornado. Uh, I'm actually going to keep an eye on this because I think this could try to drop one. There might actually be one on. Is there one on the ground? That can't. No, tell me that's not right. We have a tornado on the ground. Or is that just the radar? This would be the tornado. It's very light debris. Is it on the ground? This is where the rotation would be. Right there. And you get a correlation. Yeah, we have a tornado on the ground. We have a tornado on the ground. This is going to be just to the southwest of Scandinavia. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Oh my, that's moving. It's moving. I mean, I don't know what's going on. That's updated. This hasn't updated. The rotation's going to be back over here now, where we got that storm. My goodness, we have a tornado on the ground. It's not a strong tornado whatsoever by any means. It's not a strong tornado, but we do have debris being picked up. This is gonna be now just to the south of Scandinavia. If this is on the ground, just to the southwest of it. I don't know how we don't have a tornado warning on this. Uh, we have a tornado and people are not warned about it. There is a tornado and people are not warned about this. Yeah, there we go. Look, we we have a likely big time. Well, not big time, but we do have a big time storm producing a my goodness. Yeah, wow. This is not one of your typical hook echo tornadoes, but this is a definitely a strong rotating storm. That's not the tornado. The tornado actually would be right there. It is lofting debris as we speak. This is going to be this continues heading on the direction it is heading. Uh, please get off, get off, get off. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it doing that? I want it off. Down here. Uh, gotta put it over here. This is producing big time debris. This is kind of just throwing debris everywhere. There's some debris all the way down here, which I'm not sure. Is that debris? I'm so confused. Is that debris from? There's debris being flung all around this storm. Whoa, we got two different areas of rotation. Whoa, this storm is really trying to get itself going. We have a whoa, this is a turn of events for a storm. Whoa, can we get a tornado warning on this, please? We got two separate strong areas of rotation on that storm. Uh, we're sticking to that one. We're sticking to this one. We have a likely, we have a tornado that, I don't know, the tornado might still be on the ground. Is the tornado on the ground? I don't know. This is not debris at all, by the way. That's just from the contamination on radar. And it's just not. I would say that's not debris. Right now we currently have Oh wow. This is, I don't know why you're only issuing severe thunderstorm warning. We have a rotation, arguably pretty big time rotation occurring. This is gonna be, there's one fairly strong rotation there, and then we have rotation back over here on this side. We have two different areas of rotation within this storm. I'm a little more concerned with this one because this one's a little more tighter. But this one, but if this one can kind of get itself going, we might have two different areas of rotation. I have twin tornadoes trying to drop. Uh, can we get a tornado warning on this? I would issue one. As a matter of fact, pull this back up. I would issue a tornado warning right here. Because we have arguably this one right here is kind of tracking this way. This storm's just going to keep on kind of going this way. These two are not that far apart from each other. So this is going to be, if both of these rotations are able to drop, these are we're going to have twin tornadoes on the ground in Wisconsin. That rotation's broadened out. This rotation's broadened out. We may no longer have. We probably just had a tornado roll through. The 240 and 3 is when I'd say this was occurring, or 250 and 3 probably. Who controls this National Weather Service area? Does Green Bay have? I think Green Bay's the one who does that. I don't know. Might have to contact them and be like, hey, you just missed a tornado. We did report a tornado back in North Dakota a while back. They never confirmed it. But there was very clear evidence we had a debris ball. They just never like actually came down with the. It was near St. John's, North Dakota, where that occurred. I reported it to them that next morning, and they had for some reason they did not like at all even try to review it. But on very well on radar, you could see that there was a debris ball, and we had a likely big time tornado make its way through. It wasn't very strong velocities, but it was a pretty interesting tornado that dropped. It was producing like 4.5 inch hail as well. Rotation's trying to get going again. There's still broad rotation. If the debris was still anywhere in the air, it's gonna be hitting Wapaku now. Also, there's a hook trying to develop near Wapaka. If this can actually kind of, am I even saying it Wapaka? Is that how you're saying? Is that how you're supposed to say it? I don't know, but we do got a hook trying to form. There is no rotation on it yet, but if that hook can intensify, we might have some rotation try to get on that one. The last thing you want is any of these storms to get a hook on them, because then they could easily tap into that environment. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. What is going on? Nothing there. No tornado risk really. Uh, we got too much going on. This would be the worst time. I promise you, they're probably gonna do this. They're probably should tornado warning now when the rotation's already been gone. They'd like to do that. Rotation is fairly weak now. There's not really any tight rotation spots anymore. But maybe if it can re-intensify itself, it can get going. A little shocked that we did not have a tornado warning on this previously, though. But I don't know. I'll have to look back and see if there was actually a tornado or not. Some of these other storms are trying to get going. I like to call these fishy storms because they look like a fish sometimes that just kind of formed ahead of them. Just what I like to call them. This one's gonna be heading now into this storm over here. I'm still kind of keeping a close eye on it. It's gonna be heading for Halls eventually. And this, if it continues on its track, it'll continue kind of tracking this way. It might impact Friendship and Crockett Mills within an hour if it actually does stay on path on track. Also, they come out with the day three out. Oh gosh, day one outlook. I don't want that. I don't care. Okay, no, but they did keep the enhanced risk, so which means I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm not so confident in that. Yeah, this storm's died out, by the way. It's not producing any heavy rain, just some moderate to light rain. Uh, I wish though. 305. What time is it? 306. So they just updated. Let's see. No rotation really. I mean, it's broad rotation if anything. But no moderate risk. If for some reason one of these storms can get going and if they issue a tornado warning, I'll keep an eye on them if they're rotating. But I probably won't go live unless one's producing a significant rotating tornado, which isn't going to be really that high of a likelihood today. But if one does, I'll go live again. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. No point me continuing to stream without any real reason to right now. But if something crazy happens, I'll go live again. And until then, I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. That's the case. I don't know. What the world? Hold on. Hold on. What type of special weather statement is this? I think quite literally my street is bigger than this. What the world is this? Okay, I know it says about the in stream. This is one of the smallest special weather statements I've ever seen them issue. What is this? How many people does this have in it? Like three? What is this? Come on, yeah, I mean you gotta at least make it look better than that. All right, but anyways, I'm gonna get off now. Hold on.